everybody. David Ennis here for the WTV Broadcast Network and the first edition of Hello Hammond. We are in Downtown Hammond live, anxiously awaiting to go inside Steel Toe Joe's for a live broadcast of WJOB Hammond. Yes, everybody, AM 1230, back in business, back and running, bringing in the community, the region, and Northwest Indiana back to Hammond. Please stay tuned. All right, we're here now with Jan Whalen, principal at Morton Elementary School in Hammond, and she has a really cool, interesting summer program for the kids, and there's always rewards associated to that.
Right. Well, this summer we decided to do something a little bit different, Dave. Normally, a lot of times schools send home big packets in the beginning of the summer, and parents are pretty diligent the first couple weeks, and then swimming and baseball kind of replace it. So this summer we decided to do something called our summer assemblies, and every child at every grade level is going to get a calendar, and each day there's like a little trivia question on it, but it has to do with math or science. They answer the question for their parents initial it. Then every 3 to 4 weeks, that's their ticket, and they bring their ticket back to school, and we're going to have assemblies. For example, our first assembly is the Jesse White tumblers, and all the kids need to get in is their calendar showing that they've continued to learn over the summer.
And later on you have a bubble maker, Mr. Bubble Man or whatever his name is, and the trivia question thing, that's not a new thing because you were doing that all year. You'd have a big question in the cafeteria, and then the first kid that would answer it would get something.
Right, they'd get a treat. We'd put up a math question every day, and for each different level, and the kids could work on it. They could talk about it at their tables, and then we would just draw somebody's name out, they'd answer it, and then they'd get a special treat. Or we have something called Morton Money, they'd get some Morton Money. So kind of is along the same line as that.
So this is June, July, and August at Morton Elementary. The kids actually are kind of doing homework during the summer, but they get to actually participate in extracurricular activities at school throughout the summer.
Right, and it's, you know what, it's really nice for the kids to be able to see each other over the summer. You know, so many times they don't see their friends, so this way they're going to be able to come in with their families. Their families are invited. We want to have the families participate also. So we're looking forward to it.
That's just great. Jan Whalen, principal at Morton Elementary School, thanks for talking to us.
Thank you, Dave.
We're here now with Therm Faree. He is a staple in Northwest Indiana. I guess that's a nice thing to say about you. Recently, his time has changed on WJOB. The last time I talked to you, Therm, was when they were rededicating the Goldblatt's clock in downtown Hammond at the brand new, recently refurbished Hammond Public Library. When are you on now in JOB? Because people are listening now. Thank goodness. When are you on now?
Monday through Friday, 9 to 11 every day, and we feature an awful lot of your local officials from all over the area. And do we ask them difficult questions? Not always, but we'll ask them the questions that you want to have information on. And it's a good time to be listening in to WJOB. It's a great station.
You know, I was listening to you yesterday, as a matter of fact, and there was a Van Morrison song, I believe, on, and you were talking about a jukebox at your old house. I guess it's still your house, and you used to have the kids over for dancing. Can you tell our audience about that story?
Yes, we had the jukebox for a long time, and what we did was that we would invite the kids in. I coached basketball for 10 years and Little League teams, so I always had kids that were around, and we would invite them over for dancing. And when they got into their teens, we had a little group that was formed, 4 people that would play, and just a great time. In the basement, watching the kids grow up, it was great, I got to tell you.
I think that's great. The great thing about WJOB now is, I mentioned this at the beginning, we've actually brought the community, the region, and Northwest Indiana back to JOB, which is what it should have been all along.
Well, you're right about that. The station was a victim of what was happening in radio, too much central buying of all the stations, and that didn't work out. People ran out of money rather quickly because the process wasn't accepted here, and then suddenly along came the DLO people through the courts, got the station, and I must tell you that they are the finest people that I've ever worked for in radio, and I've been there now, this is going on 13 years.
All of Hammond and the region are in very good hands. Therm Faree from WJOB, thanks for talking to us.
Dave, thank you very much.
We're here now with Alexis Vasquez Dilo from WJOB Hammond. I can't get enough of that jingle. I hear that still once in a while. Can you let our audience know what a big undertaking it was to finally get the station and bring the region back to WJOB?
Oh, it's been a massive undertaking. Not only was it an undertaking to try to get the stations because they were in receivership and we had to go through the courts, and we also had to do, we actually got into a bidding war and then got that, and then you think to yourself, oh, good, we've got them. And then you walk in and you realize, oh no, it's just begun. There's, you know, 1,000,001 things to do and to figure out, and it's a good thing though. It's keeping us on our toes, and we're really excited about it, and I just really love all the support that we're getting from the community.
Well, I cannot think that there would be any negative comments. All the comments have to be favorable and positive, because a lot of the people like me that have been in this area for so long are so glad that WJOB is back in good hands.
Oh, thank you. I appreciate it. And I think one of the good things about WJOB right now is that it is in local hands. I mean, my husband and I have been part of the region our whole lives, and we have a good family base here, and we're all about bringing the radio station back to community.
Is there any truth to the rumor that Jim Diedlow is the one that has to climb the tower once in a while and change the blinking red light bulb, or no?
Absolutely not. He would never do that. He doesn't like heights or elevators.
Alexis, thanks for talking to us, and keep up the good work.
Thank you so much.
We're here now with Joe Casina, the head honcho here at the Lakeshore Chamber of Commerce. One of the last times I talked to you was when Hammond and East Chicago's chamber merged and relocated in downtown Hammond, and when this whole building was refurbished, and now we have WJOB live here. Did you ever think anything like this would happen?
Well, not specifically this, but I know when we designed this property, what we did do is leave our lobby area open, and we redesigned this building in such a way that we wanted to showcase what Hammond can be and what it should be. And so we're glad to see a lot of people taking advantage of that. We knew we wanted a coffee house here. We're great to have Steel Toe Joe bringing back some of the history, now bringing a radio show broadcast live from our spot, allowing people to showcase and see what the chamber has to offer, what the community has to offer. So we're really happy to host them this afternoon, or this morning.
Last time we were here, there was an elevator lady. Is she only here on special occasions? Because she said her job has its ups and downs.
Oh, absolutely. She's getting the hang of it. You know, it's ups and downs. But we've got a regular elevator operator, you know, watch your step, and very courteous. And they start actually at 8 o'clock, though, so that's why she's not here right now. But she will be in later. She actually, we took her out to a Railcats game last night, so she might be running a little bit slower than usual.
There's a lot happening in downtown Hammond. We got the brand new 64,000 square foot Van Tills. We have